The moment you told someone about your financial plan, that was the moment you started failing it. Not because they judged you, not because the plan was bad, because your brain registered the telling as the doing. And quietly, without asking you, it moved on. Here's what that's actually costing you, and the one shift that fixes it. Psychologists have studied this for decades, and the finding is deeply uncomfortable. The more publicly you commit to a goal, the less likely you are to finish it. Not more, less. There's a name for what happens inside your brain: identity foreclosure. The moment you announce a future version of yourself, your brain starts treating the announcement as partial achievement. The reward fires early. The urgency drains. You didn't run out of discipline. You spent your motivation before the work even started. Marcus was the kind of person everyone expected big things from. Quick thinker, natural planner, the guy with an answer for everything. And when it came to money, he had real vision. At 26, he built a color-coded 5-year savings plan. At 29, he pivoted to a side business. By 31, it was real estate, then dividend stocks, then crypto, then the business idea again under a different name. From the outside, Marcus looked like a man in motion. From the inside, same bank balance, same stress, same cycle, excitement, announcement, stall, reset. Every single time, the same invisible sequence played out. The idea hits. Energy spikes. Everything feels possible. Then Marcus talks about it. Friends, coworkers, Instagram, anyone who'd listen. People get excited. That's the one, Marcus. The validation floods in. He feels incredible. And then, quietly, the drive evaporates. Not dramatically, just fades. Like a fire that got too much air, too fast. Because here's what almost nobody tells you. Your brain cannot tell the difference between talking about progress and making progress. Social validation triggers the same reward circuits as actual achievement. When someone cheers your plan, dopamine releases. The emotional need that was driving your motivation, partially met. Before you did a single thing, you didn't lose your willpower. You burned your fuel at the announcement. Marcus had an older cousin named Reginald, easy to overlook at family gatherings. Never the loudest, never the one with the big announcement. But over the years, Marcus had noticed something. Reginald just had things. A home he owned outright. A business 11 years deep. A calm about money that most people spend their whole lives chasing. One evening, Marcus asked him directly, "How did you build all of this?" "Because I keep planning to do exactly what you've done, and I never get there." Reginald stirred his coffee, paused. "When's the last time you started something and didn't tell anyone?" Marcus opened his mouth, closed it, actually thought about it. He couldn't remember. "I treat every real goal like a hand of cards," Reginald said. "You don't show your hand while you're still playing." He wasn't saying stay isolated. He wasn't saying never ask for help. He was saying, the announcement is costing you something you can't see. When you tell people and they get excited, it feels like momentum, but it's borrowed momentum. It isn't real. Real momentum comes from doing, quietly, consistently, without needing anyone to validate the process. Marcus sat with that for a long time. That night, he made one decision. Not a new plan, not another spreadsheet, not a bigger goal. He picked one specific savings target and told absolutely nobody. No post, no mention at dinner, no casual by the way to his closest friend. Just him and the number. The first 2 weeks felt strange. He kept reaching for his phone to share an update. The silence felt almost wrong. But something unexpected happened. Inside that silence, the tension didn't disappear. It compressed. With no audience to perform for, Marcus stopped thinking about how the goals sounded and started thinking about whether it was actually working. He caught a spending habit he'd never noticed. He made small adjustments. He stayed focused, not because he suddenly had more discipline, but because the only feedback loop left was reality. 90 days later, he hit the number. No post, no celebration, just a quiet, private moment of knowing he had actually done something for the first time in years. Then he set the next goal, and the one after that. 18 months later, the people around Marcus started noticing a shift, not because he announced it, because it was simply visible. Less stress in how he carried himself, more decisiveness. A version of Marcus who seemed to have nothing to prove to anyone, which, paradoxically, made everyone take him more seriously. The goals he'd announced loudly for years, people had stopped believing them. The results he'd never mentioned, nobody could argue with them. Now be honest with yourself. Is there a financial goal you've been describing for longer than you've been pursuing it? Have you noticed that the more enthusiasm you build around a plan, the less urgency you feel to actually execute? That's not weakness. That's wiring. Your brain will always take the fastest available reward, and social approval is faster than results. Every time, unless you deliberately close off the shortcut. Here's the fix, and it's uncomfortable. Protect your motivation like it's a limited resource. Because it is. Don't spend it on reactions. Don't burn it chasing validation. Keep the goal close, uncomfortable, unfinished, yours, until the work is done. The tension between where you are and where you want to be isn't a problem to relieve. It's the engine. Don't vent it with words. There's a version of you that announces everything and finishes nothing. And there's a version that stays quiet and builds something real. The difference isn't talent. It isn't luck. It's knowing when to keep your mouth shut. What you're building doesn't need an audience yet. It needs your attention. Before you scroll, pick one financial goal. Right now, don't post it. Don't text it. Don't say it out loud. Write it somewhere private. And start today. If this hit you, subscribe. Next week, I'm covering why feeling financially responsible is often exactly what stops people from becoming it. It's one of the most backwards truths about how we handle money. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. See you there.